Well, this week is your chance to have some fun and support the arts. The Northland Symphony Orchestra is holding a fundraiser tomorrow, and conductor Jim Murray is here to tell us more about this. And by the way, Lindsay Shively, a huge supporter of you guys.
Absolutely.
She is emceeing this trivia night. So tell us a little bit about trivia night and what happens.
Well, it's a pretty standard trivia night. It's general information trivia, and we have raffles and prizes for the winners. It's at the Belvoir Winery in Liberty, which is just a fantastic venue, and there's wine tasting and cheese to sample and all of that.
So it's kind of an all-around good time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So the Northland Symphony Orchestra, you guys have been around for quite some time, 45 years.
This is our 45th season, and we are a nonprofit organization. We have community, student, and professional musicians.
And a pretty good-sized orchestra as well.
About 65, 70 members, and our big thing is keeping the concerts available to everyone, so we do not charge admission.
Wow, so you really do rely on the community to support you.
Absolutely. Individual community members, foundations, we do fundraisers like this. All of it is important because, as you can imagine, it costs us more now than it did even 5 years ago, let alone 20 or 40 years ago.
Absolutely. And really, how important is it to keep the arts and music and support the love for music in a community?
I think it's vital, and Kansas City is such a great community for that, and we see ourselves kind of on the front line of inviting people to experience this great orchestral music, and if they have a great experience with us, they're going to further themselves and pursue it even more.
How do you put together your program? I'm always curious about this because, you know, sometimes I go to the Kansas City Symphony concerts, and sometimes I look at this program and they go very classical and contemporary. So what do you guys focus on?
We just talked about this the other day, but we do a variety of music. We do 3 what I call classical concerts. We do 2 pops concerts for the holiday. We just did our pops concert this Sunday, which is all spectacular dances. So we try to do stuff that the audience likes. I like to do stuff the musicians like. I like to do some element of education, so we cover a lot of time periods.
Now, for folks who want to support, obviously you've got the trivia night. That's a great way to support. What about for musicians out there who may be interested in keeping up their skill?
Well, you know, most of our orchestra is our community musicians, and we are always looking for more, and they can just contact me through our website.
So there's no limit? Do you guys want to get bigger? Or?
We're almost at capacity now. Generally, our rehearsal room dictates that.
Okay. So what kind of musicians are you looking for then?
Always string players primarily.
All right, excellent. Well, if you'd like to support the Northland Symphony Orchestra, head out to their trivia night. Again, this is at the Belvoir Winery up there in Liberty. And it's not just going to be trivia, but you'll have wine and cheese, so really a great time. It is tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. And don't forget, Lindsay Shively is going to be emceeing this, and it's only $10 per person. So really a wonderful time for very little money. All right?
Thanks
Jim,
so much.
thank you so much. It was a pleasure.